I want to give you Bitcoin and you give me pizza.
The story of Bitcoin Pizza Day. How 10,000 BTC bought 2 pizzas and changed history. Have you ever heard of someone paying $200 million for 2 pizzas? Sounds absurd, right? But that's essentially what happened in 2010, during an event that would later be immortalized as Bitcoin Pizza Day. This remarkable story is more than just about a quirky transaction. It marks a pivotal moment in the history of cryptocurrency, the first real-world use of Bitcoin as a medium of exchange. In this video, we're diving deep into the story behind Bitcoin Pizza Day, how it came to be, the impact it had on the crypto world, and the invaluable lessons we can learn from it. Grab a slice of pizza and settle in as we explore one of the most fascinating tales in financial history, the birth of Bitcoin. To understand Bitcoin Pizza Day, we first need to understand Bitcoin itself. Created in 2009 by the mysterious figure or group known as Satoshi Nakamoto, Bitcoin was designed as a decentralized digital currency. It offered a revolutionary concept, a peer-to-peer payment system that operated without the need for intermediaries like banks or governments. Early adopters of Bitcoin were mostly tech enthusiasts and cryptographers who were intrigued by the idea of a decentralized currency. In those early days, Bitcoin had little to no real-world value. It was primarily mined and traded among enthusiasts who saw its potential but had no idea how it would evolve. One of these early adopters was a programmer named Laszlo Hanyecz. A software engineer by profession, Laszlo was fascinated by Bitcoin and spent time mining it when doing so was relatively easy, no supercomputers or specialized hardware required. By May 2010, Laszlo had accumulated tens of thousands of Bitcoins. But what could he do with them? At the time, Bitcoin was essentially a digital curiosity with no mainstream acceptance. Laszlo wanted to prove that Bitcoin could be used as money, so he decided to make history by using it to purchase something tangible. The famous forum post. On May 18, 2010, Laszlo made a post on the Bitcoin Talk forum, a popular online hub for Bitcoin enthusiasts. His message was simple yet groundbreaking. I'll pay 10,000 Bitcoins for a couple of pizzas. Like maybe 2 large ones so I have some left over for the next day. If you're interested, please let me know. He specified that he wanted the pizzas to be delivered to his home and even mentioned toppings he liked: onions, peppers, sausage, mushrooms, a classic combination. At the time, 10,000 BTC was worth around $41. It wasn't much, but the idea of trading Bitcoin for a real-world product was unheard of. The post gained traction, and after a few days, a user named Jeremy Sturdivant, known online as Jerkos, agreed to take up the offer. Jerkos ordered 2 pizzas from Papa John's and had them delivered to Laszlo's home. In return, he received 10,000 BTC. The first transaction. On May 22, 2010, Laszlo's pizzas arrived, marking the first ever real-world transaction using Bitcoin. The event was monumental, though at the time, neither Laszlo nor Jerkos could have imagined the significance of what they had just done. To Laszlo, this was a fun experiment. He later described how excited he was to use Bitcoin for something tangible. In interviews, he's often said, it wasn't about the pizzas, it was about making history. The pizzas themselves? Just your average delivery? Nothing fancy, but they would become legendary as the most expensive pizzas ever purchased in hindsight. The value of 10,000 BTC. To put things into perspective, let's talk about the value of 10,000 BTC over time. Back in 2010, it was worth $41. Fast forward to 2021, during Bitcoin's bull run, when its price hit $69,000 per BTC. Those 10,000 Bitcoins would have been worth a staggering $690 million. It's easy to look back and think, what was he thinking? But hindsight is 20/20. At the time, Bitcoin's future was uncertain. It had no established value or widespread use, and Laszlo's transaction helped to validate it as a form of currency. Even Jeremy Sturdivant, who received the 10,000 BTC, reportedly didn't hold on to it for long. He used it to buy goods and services, circulating it back into the ecosystem. The legacy of Bitcoin Pizza Day. Today, May 22nd is celebrated annually as Bitcoin Pizza Day by the crypto community. It's a reminder of how far Bitcoin has come, from a niche experiment to a global financial phenomenon. The story also serves as a lesson in innovation. Laszlo's bold move demonstrated the potential of Bitcoin and paved the way for countless real-world applications. Without that first step, who knows how long it would have taken for Bitcoin to gain traction. Beyond the celebration, Bitcoin Pizza Day is a symbol of the crypto movement's grassroots origins. It's a story that captures the imagination of newcomers and veterans alike, showing the power of taking risks and believing in a revolutionary idea. Lessons learned. So, what can we learn from Bitcoin Pizza Day? Every revolution starts small. Laszlo's trade might seem trivial, but it was a groundbreaking moment that laid the foundation for Bitcoin's use as a currency. The importance of vision. In 2010, Bitcoin's value wasn't obvious. Laszlo and other early adopters had the vision to see its potential when others didn't. The power of community. The transaction was made possible by the Bitcoin Talk community, highlighting how collaboration drives innovation. Risk and reward. Taking calculated risks is essential for progress. Laszlo's willingness to part with 10,000 BTC helped to propel Bitcoin into mainstream consciousness. Bitcoin Pizza Day is more than just a quirky story, it's a landmark in financial history. It reminds us of the humble beginnings of Bitcoin and how small actions can have a ripple effect on the world. So, the next time you enjoy a slice of pizza, take a moment to think about Laszlo Hanyecz and the 10,000 Bitcoins that made history. Who knows? Maybe one day, you'll be part of a similar groundbreaking moment in the world of crypto. If you found this story inspiring, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. And remember, every revolution starts with a bold first step.